Good morning. I think the United States has a hangover. Front page of the Washington Post. A new American moment. Boy, there couldn't be anything more truthful than that. We are very, very much in the midst of a new American moment. The tragedy is it's not a good moment. Last night, the President gave his State of the Union address. And this morning, America has a hangover. You know, during the hoopla and all of the cheering and stomping and clapping that was going on last night in the chamber, it's easy to miss what the real underlying story is. 1 year into the Donald Trump administration, America is in chaos. You move away from the clapping last night and the cheering by all of his Republican sycophants, and you come to the conclusion that, what did he really say? He really took on immigrants, essentially saying that immigrants were all gangsters. He also said that the way for our military to be strong in this world of terrorism and ISIS and Al-Qaeda and all of the troubles that come with them is for us to spend $1 trillion or more on a new nuclear weapons system, as if somehow that's going to protect us from terrorism. He talked about his tax cut. Oh, he's so proud of it. In fact, he spent most of the night clapping for himself. If you can stand it, take a look at the video of the State of the Union. Virtually every 10 seconds, he stood back and started clapping for himself. And he certainly had to do that with regard to his tax cut because it is a terrible disaster for the United States. In fact, 80 or more percent of the enormous tax cuts went to the super wealthy. And who gets to pay? Well, we're all going to find out. Because I tell you this, a $1.5 trillion deficit increase was created by that tax cut. And all the Republican deficit hawks flew south and wound up voting to increase the deficit. Guess what? They're going to migrate back north as soon as the weather warms. The result of that, they're going to go after what we call the social safety net. You know, things like Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, public health programs, things that keep Americans strong and healthy. And oh, wasn't he so proud last night about the decimation of the Affordable Care Act. Oh, he clapped for himself on that one too. But what does it really mean to Americans? It means your drug prices are going up. Oh, I know he promised he'd lower them, but he actually raised them. And by the way, 13 million Americans are losing their health insurance. And clinics are closing. Oh, he's so proud of what he did. America has a hangover from last night's falderall here on the House chamber. We're going to fight back, and you've got to fight back. We have got to change what's going on here in America. And I urge you to stay involved. Talk to your neighbors. Make sure they're registered to vote. Make sure that America understands what is really happening. Last night's grand old party by the GOP creates a hangover today and into the future. Hang on. This is going to be a very, very important year because all of us, we've got to resist what's happening here in Washington. Thank you.